and it's unusual to see somebody get to grips with well, anything basically, but certainly getting to grips with a sidecar, because they are very weird animals indeed. It's been some good riders over the years, and it's good to see Simon Gilbert back on the grid there with Frank Morgone. He's had nothing but problems. This is a kind of development year for him, so multiple champion, of course, European champion, British champion, been doing this for over 30 odd years. And good to see him back out. I'm hoping he's going to have actually a good result, because he had a wretched time in Pembrey. I don't think he finished a single race over there. And I don't think it's the first time we've seen him since then. Anyway, it looks like they're underway, heading towards me off of Charlie's. And here we go. We're going to get familiar with the colours. Well, that's the 91 outfit of Williams, and that is Gilbert behind him. I'll recognise the G-Force machine from a great distance as we go off on the left. You see some rookie passengers and drivers out there as well, so for some people this is quite a new sport, of course. As they head up the top there, be interesting to see if Simon Gilbert will give Luke Williams a hard time. This is definitely well, there's a big cloud of dust there from Luke Williams' outfit. No, I think he was just brushing the he was probably just brushing the concrete, or maybe the dirt up there. All I could see was a big cloud coming up as Luke Williams went around the Charlies there. I couldn't actually see the outfit at all. Big cloud of dust, but maybe that was just a gentle brush of the side there, just to give the passenger a bit of a scare. But no, it looks like Williams is running away with this one already. 8 laps of this circuit, and he's already got the length of that short straight between the chicane and the bottom of the mountain ahead, hasn't he?
Yeah, you're right. Just watching him as he comes back into our side here in front of the clubhouse and into towards Hall Bend. I'm keeping an eye on that number 11 of Simon Gilbert and Frank Muldoon. They're going in towards the Hall Bend section now. Now, interestingly enough, I was taking a quick look at the lap records for this one there, and the sidecars, the open sidecars, with Barry James and Jamie Wynn there from 13 years ago, a 1 minute 32.2, and the F2 sidecars going back 10 years now, a 1 minute 40.6. But already race leaders there, Williams and Pitt across the line then, their opening lap, a 1 minute 43.2. Gilbert and Muldoon up next on the number 11. That's an MT-09, isn't it? Powered outfit for Gilbert and Muldoon. Am I right in saying that, Keith?
Yep, that's what I believe. It certainly was what we were talking about at Pembrey. I don't think he's changed it since then. The Yamaha Triple, of course, popular, very popular road bike. Speaking as an owner of one, of course, but not so common in sidecar terms. So a lot of these guys are running R6 engines are popular in the F2s, and I think it's an MT10 engine that Wright and Bailey have got aboard their outfit. And we're talking about the 65 that Pete Baker is running, and Wright and Bailey are running 62. That's not actually their ages, that's the year they were born. So, well, actually this year it would be their ages as well, wouldn't it, Bradley?
Yeah, you're right there. Just to show Keith that you could pop up there in the sidecar. Do you fancy it?
Sidecar racing, only if I get to drive and you get to hang on to the side, mate.
Not a chance, I wouldn't go for that long. Obviously our race leader already making the way underneath the bridge then and then towards the bottom of the mountain. That is Williams and Pitt, and needless to say they've gone purple in the first sector, naturally, on the first of the flying laps there. But they are, let's have a look, that's a change of position there, I believe. It looks as though Hancock and Gordon have dropped one, potentially even 2 positions. Looking at the way the lights went out with the TSL time on the screen here, and that certainly is the case. They're down behind the number 69 and the 62 there. So Lambert and Hayes, Wright and Bailey, both finding a way through on the 113 of Hancock and Gordon. But the race leader out of Bowen and across the line once more to complete the first of the flying laps. The number 91 of Williams and Pitt then. Let's take a look. It's a 1 minute 36.288, and that is perfect in both first and the second then on the first of those flying laps. So 2 down, 7 to go as we watch the number 11 of Gilbert and Muldoon come across the line then. And they are now, let's take a look there, 15 seconds adrift from Williams and Pitt, but more importantly, they are 3.6 seconds ahead of Lambert and Haynes. The next Formula 1 machine there is the number 62 of Wright and Bailey, and we do have yellow flags going in towards Hall Bends there, Keith. So I'm not quite sure what the reason behind that one is, but we do have yellow flags going in towards the Hall Bends section.
Okay, I'm just going to quickly listen on the radio to see if I can hear anything at all, or give us some vague indication. There is a bit of chatter going on there, mate. Of course, obviously a sidecar can block a track very easily indeed. Loss of passengers are a very common reason for yellow flags in sidecar racing as well, of course. And I heard you mention Hancock with a different passenger. Sounds like Baz Bevins on board this weekend.
No, that's right. Looks like it's Liam Gordon then. So Rob Hancock and Liam Gordon this weekend.
Okay, not had a chance to catch up with anybody in the paddock. And the other noticeable absentee, I have to say, no James Fayers and Fox out on the track today.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they didn't seem to be down there on the entry sheet there. Let's have a look at the race here as well. Liberty and James Neave, they qualified in quick enough for second place, but they weren't there on the grid. And we're just having a look at the timing screen now. Looks like Mark Hegarty and Alex Ludlow haven't come across the line there, so it could well be to retirement in the Woodland section then for Mark. We do have 11 outfits currently circulating around here. Williams and Pitt across the line now with 1 minute 35.7, so they're getting quicker and quicker with each and every lap then. Not as if they have to do so, because they do have quite a handful of time in their pocket. They're already making their way around in front of you as Gilbert and Muldoon make their way out of Barn. The distinct sound of that MC09 triple screaming across the line then. And then third place is the number 69. They're very easy to spot. Bright pink and yellow, number 69 of Lambert and Haynes.
Yeah, very distinctive outfit there. It does sound like a loss of passenger as well, actually. So just heard on the radio, could you please, could somebody come over and pick the passenger up, please? So I'm guessing that is an absentee of passenger, unfortunately, out the back there for someone, which is rather annoying. I'm not quite sure who we've lost there, but yeah, you're Haynes very distinctive outfit. The other outfit you can't actually appreciate from the sidelines, and you're more than welcome to go in the paddock and have a bit of a close look, is that right Bemsee outfit. It's got this lovely teardrop or this raindrop effect on it. You can't see it from a distance, but you go up to it, it looks like it's been splashed by rain, but actually it's just the paintwork. It's absolutely amazing stuff. They really put some detail into that bike.
Yeah, you're right there, and Chris Wright and Paul Bailey, they're certainly proud of that one as well. Always a pleasure to talk to in the paddock, always make time for us, which is great stuff in
well, the other one who makes time for us is the builder of the outfit too, Dean Wright, who's the uncle of Carl Wright, if you're wondering if there's a relationship. But Dean is an absolutely amazing engineer. He creates all sorts of weird and wonderful things, but he's built every part of that sidecar. By every part, I'm talking about things like bright calipers. He actually machined those himself, which is just engineering of a next level, isn't it, Bradley?
Yeah, you're right there, and just another thing as well, you mentioned before the race got underway, the sidecar taxi rides. Another thing that'll do is it will just put into perspective how much corner speed, how much grip those tyres can offer. So I remember when I went out there, it was, I appreciate it was less than probably their warm-up pace, but the amount of grip those sidecars can carry is just unbelievable, isn't it?
It certainly is when you're trying to hang on without a safety belt to strap you in place. So Luke Williams coming up on some back markers now, because we do have some star outfits out there. Some people might be making their debut this weekend, because there's certainly a lot of unfamiliar names, and unfortunately not everybody who jumps behind the bars is as quick in their first meeting as Luke Williams definitely was. So down the hill he goes, yep, past a couple of outfits, and he's doing it at a very leisurely pace, actually, very politely too, because I think I've never actually confirmed whether there's much communication between driver and passenger. I don't think they're allowed to use any sort of Bluetooth unit, but I'm not 100% sure about it. Should check. I mean, I know tapping on the shoulder and things like that, but certainly if Luke is receiving any signals from his passenger, then we'll know that he's absolutely untroubled, should we say, because he's already at the top of the mountain as we see second place man Simon Gilbert just make his way down to the bottom. But the closest battle on the track could be that one for second place overall. I'm wondering if Lambert's machine is rapidly catching at the moment. What was the gap over the line last time, Bradley?
It was 4 seconds between Gilbert and Lambert.
Might be a similar gap there. Maybe it's just the blur of colour that's confusing my eyes, because there's an awful lot of colour there, isn't there?
Sidecar school up there. I think it's around about the Teesside area, isn't it? Where
yep.
You can go up there and learn if you're interested in it, and we urge you to do so. You can learn to be a driver or a passenger.
Yeah, no, Greg Lambert does run the Sidecars school, as you say. That's the whole thing with having the 2 different passengers as well there, because now.
Well, he's coming across the line there. It's Greg Lambert and Andy Haynes there. There's number 69 there, third overall and first of the F2s. The gap between themselves and Chris Wright, Paul Bailey now opening up slightly to 4.297 seconds. We're calling 4.3 seconds between the 69 and the 62. And only 2 seconds behind Wright and Bailey is the number 113 of Hancock and Gordon then. So it's all relatively spread out there, but the closest battle is that one for 4th place overall between the 62 and the 113. They are making their way now past you.
Yeah, RJ Hancock was on course to actually win a race at Pembrey there at one stage. Unfortunately, Baz Bevan decided to exit stage left. That would have been their first win of the year. Currently running third in the championship, 60 points behind So 93 points behind that Lambert and various passengers. I notice in my entry list it's got Sam Haynes and Andy Haynes down in the Lambert outfit, so not quite sure what's going on there particularly, because can't really tell from this distance as whether or not that is Greg Lambert. And I must admit, I don't exactly have a memory of what sort of helmet Greg Lambert wears, but I wonder if that is Greg or if we've got a substitute driver for the weekend as well.
Yeah, it's not uncommon there for Greg Lambert to have one passenger on the Saturday, one passenger on the Sunday.
No, he has a different passenger Saturday, so I'm saying it's got a different driver listed as well. So that's where I'm wondering if we're playing musical drivers, but I have to say the pace that the outfit is going at certainly doesn't look like an experienced driver at the bars, does it?
No, you're absolutely right. I'm just going to watch them come out of Barn Corner in just a moment's time. They've got a hand in the air here for the number 28 machine. So number 28 of Adam Holden and Adam Holden. It looks as though they're going to be coming into the pits. That, of course, is Holden and Salisbury. So not quite sure what's listed in the entries as Adam Holden times 2, but it is Holden and Salisbury who have retired from the race here now, Keith, unfortunately. The number 28 then. So we do go down to, what's that, 10 outfits circulating.
Alright, that there's a battle for second place overall, because you're right, it's I'm sure that is Greg Lambert at the back. It's definitely his leathers, that's for sure. I recognise those. Wright and Bailey still behind them as well, hoping for better luck this afternoon. But have they? They'll be no. Well, I think they'll technically be second in class then, won't they? Because I think Simon Gilbert is allowed to score points because he's our reigning champion, isn't he? Simon. Yep. And he's not doing anything else other than this year, so he'll be allowed to score points. I'm pretty sure Luke Williams won't be eligible for points because what we find with the sidecars is there's not that many places they can run. It's not like it used to be with most clubs would run sidecars. Now I think we're down to, the thing is us, I believe we're all 100 run the odd sidecar meeting, but obviously they don't run that many meetings full stop anyway. So getting out of the sidecar every weekend is definitely hard work. So Luke Williams is just keeping himself way sharp for his other exploits around the world. Actually, I think he is racing in the World Championship at the moment, isn't he?
That's right, yeah, he's following in the footsteps of his dad, of course. His dad used to race in the World Championship as well, in I think it's the late 90s, early 2000s. But yeah, so there is sidecar racing in the blood there for Luke Williams. He's certainly putting that to good use. He's already across the line. In fact, he's already around Park Corner at the moment, as Gilbert and Muldoon come across the line then on the number 11 G-Force racing machine then. When let's have a look then, the gap, 42 seconds between Williams and Henry to Gilbert and Muldoon then, in effect first in class. Lambert and Haynes across the line, 7.2 seconds adrift. Then it's 3.8 seconds before we see the number 62 of Wright and Bailey. Here comes Hancock and Gordon ahead of the 6th machine, just going a lap down. Then Hanks and Banks, 9th overall, 5th place in class, albeit a lap down there for Hanks and Banks on the 6th machine. So coming across the line now is the 128 there, Horton and Davies. They're 13 seconds adrift from Hancock and Gordon, but that is still 4th place in the Formula Ones. But if Williams and Pitt don't score points, that will mean that Horton and Davies are in effect on that final podium position.
Nice then for you to come home with the medal, of course, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Heading for the medals. Now again, I don't know what's happening with the points in this particular race, whether it's or whether this will just count as one race, they'll drop one round. It's all very confusing with the way things have been this weekend. Hopefully it'll all come out in the wash on Monday. Again, this was originally scheduled to be a 12-lap race. I believe at the request of the riders and drivers, it's been reduced to 8. There's obviously 12 laps around the Cadwell Park circuit. It's hard work on anything, particularly if you're trying to hang on to a sidecar outfit. So I'm not 100% sure what the point situation will be, because yesterday we did see effectively a double points thing going on. Checker flag goes out, as I can see Mr. Williams coming past and giving us a quick wave there. So accepting the rounds of applause from the marshals and indeed the good folk here, because I'm not quite sure. Don't have Mr. Williams' passenger down here at all, because the program's not been updated on my sheet at all, mate.
Looks like Williams up Pitt, so it could well be Jason Pitt.
Jason Pitt, you think? Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so unfortunately, if you don't get your entries in on time, then all these things get printed and you get left behind. So that's the way it works. It's, the program doesn't get written the day before the meeting. I promise you it gets written about 2 weeks before the meeting. So Frank Morgan having a wave, so I think Simon Gilbert will just be happy to finish a race on that machine. That's given him nothing but grief. Hammond Haynes outfit there coming past as well. Passenger relaxing again, getting away from everybody. Right and Bailey giving everybody a cheery wave.